Welcome back to BSTT. It's Ben here, and today I'm discussing why the NHL should have a Most Improved Player award. So let's get right into the video. So, in this year's NHL season, there are a lot of players having a breakout year, or much better years than last year. So I narrowed it down to 4 contenders for the award. Jordan Kairu, Troy Terry, Clayton Keller, and Chris Kreider. All 4 of them have went from being average to good players to being great from being great to all-star players. And the NHL should have a Most Improved Player award because it just makes sense. The NBA has one. The NFL doesn't have this, but it has like Comeback Player of the Year, which is kind of like this. And it basically just compliments and acknowledges the player who's the most improved. Like, you could have multiple players. You could have, not multiple players. You could have, I don't know the player yet. I'm still thinking about it. But it could be named after, like, a player who went from being average to being great. And so let's get right into why I think it should be each of these ones and who I think it should be. So Jordan Kairu went from having 22 goals. He went from having 14 goals, 21 assists, and 35 points to having 22 goals, 38 points, and 38 assists and 60 points. That's a really big improvement because already it's a 25-point improvement, and there's still like 20-something games of the season for him to score points in. And Kairu went from being an average middle six forward to being an elite, speedy first-line forward who could do it all. But Troy Terry went from barely being in the NHL to sometimes being scratched and having 20 points to having 52 points. Terry's having a breakout year. If I'm being honest, I don't think he's going to win the award. He's a finalist, but he wouldn't win it because he had such a great start to the season, but he started slowing down a bit. So that's why. Next, we have Clayton Keller, who had a great first few seasons in the league, and then he just fell off a steep cliff, and he's climbed all the way to the top of that cliff now and higher with his 61 points and 27 goals and 34 assists. That's elite numbers, especially putting that up on the worst team in the league, the Arizona Coyotes. Speaking of the Coyotes, though, I don't know what they were doing today. They brought in Brian Little, which I liked that move, but I thought they were tanking. Normally, tanking teams don't give up picks, even though it was only a 4th. But, oh well. Now we have my favorite player, Chris Kreider, who I've been saying is going to have a breakout year for a while now, but I didn't expect it to come out like this. 41 goals, 15 assists, 56 points. That's great. He's not going to probably win the Maurice Richard, but he's up there this year with Draisaitl and Matthews, which is all that matters. And I'm a little biased, but I have the Most Improved Player going to Kreider because he improved by a total of 21 goals and 5 assists and 26 points. That's elite. You don't normally see changes like that. And although any one of these players could have won it, I had Kreider because he had the sharpest increase in goals. But that's just my opinion. You could have it be any of these players or anyone else. So please like, subscribe, and have a nice day. And comment who you think the NHL's most improved player should be. Bye.